Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Patan District, Gujarat State, land of the Queen's Stepwell, part 2. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. The economic backbone of Patan District is rooted deeply in its agrarian landscape, which spans across its 7 primary sub-districts talukas, benefiting from the North Gujarat agro-climatic zones. Local farmers focus heavily on cash crops alongside food grains, turning the region into a highly productive agricultural belt. The primary crops driving the economy include cotton, wheat, bajra, pearl millet, pulses, oil seeds like castor and mustard, and especially spices such as fennel and fenugreek. Additionally, the district has carved a niche in cultivating isabgol, psyllium husk irrigation network enhanced by branch canals from the Sardar Sarovar project provide stable water availability, transforming traditionally dry zones into fertile multi-crop farmlands. Trade and commerce in Patan thrive on a balance between large-scale agricultural markets and centuries-old artisanal traditions. The district houses robust agricultural produce market committees (APMCs) that trade massive volumes of cotton, oilseeds, and spices to regional and national markets. On the commercial handicrafts front, Patan is globally renowned for its legendary patola saris, double I-cord silk textiles woven with extreme precision using natural dyes. Because a single authentic patola can take several months to a year to manufacture, this hyper-exclusive market brings high-value luxury trade and textile collections directly into the district, supporting elite master craftsman families. Patan represents an emerging zone for industrial investment driven actively by the government of Gujarat's developmental initiatives. The Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation GIDC operates industrial estates within the district, offering structured plots with reliable power and water infrastructure. Key areas attracting financial capital include agro-processing, cotton ginning, textile, paper and pulp manufacturing, and edible vegetable oils. Furthermore, its proximity to the pharmaceutical, biotech, and food clusters of Ahmedabad makes Patan a strategic, cost-effective satellite location for cold chains, warehouses, and downstream manufacturing units. The regulatory landscape of Patan is governed under the administrative framework of the state government of Gujarat, with the district collector serving as the chief administrator. Municipal services, urban zoning, and building permissions are managed by the Patan municipality and local taluka bodies. Businesses operating here, one subject to the Gujarat Goods and Services Tax (GST) regulations, later laws and labor laws and environmental compliance secured by the Gujarat Pollution Control Board (GPCB). Agriculture trading operations are closely monitored and regulated under the strict laws of the State APMC Act to ensure fair pricing and transparent successions for farmers. Infrastructure development in Patan has seven major upgrades to keep pace with its industrial and tourism potential. The district features an extensive network of well paved state highways that link it seamlessly to major economic centers like Meghsana, Ahmedabad, and Palanpur. Rail connectivity is strong with the Patan railway station, connecting the town to Ahmedabad and northern Indian corridors through broad gauge lines. Power infrastructure is robust, supported by state utilities and growing solar power installations, while industrial zones are reinforced by dedicated water supply lines and expanding neutral gas pipelines. Financial transactions in Patan are conducted completely in the Indian rupee INR. The sale legal tender, the district boasts a dense network of banking institutions led by public sector giants like the State Bank of India SBI, alongside major private banks such as HDFC and ICICI. Automated teller machines ATMs are widely distributed across urban centers like Patan City, Sidhpur, and Ratanpur, accepting global networks like Visa, MasterCard, and RuPay. For day-to-day retail, dining, and travel, the district heavily relies on digital payment ecosystems, specifically the United Payments Interface UPI, through apps like Google Pay, PhonePe, and Paytm. Patan offers a diverse spectrum of accommodation options catering to heritage tourists, business travelers, and budget backpackers alike in Patan City. Visitors can find comfortable mid-range hotels, business class lodges, and basic guest houses equipped with modern amenities like air conditioning and Wi-Fi. For travelers seeking a more culturally immersive experience, neighboring towns like Sidhpur feature heritage homestays near their famous historical Havalis mansions. It is highly recommended to book rooms well in advance during the peak winter tourist season, November to February, when football to Raniki Wow spikes drastically. Acquiring a local mobile connection is a straightforward process for both domestic and international travelers visiting Patan. Top national telecommunication providers including Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, and Vodafone Idea VI have authorized retail galleries and multi-brand mobile shops throughout Patan city. To secure a prepaid SIM card, Indian citizens need to provide their Aadhaar card or alternative government ID for instant eKYC activation. International travelers must present their original passport, a valid Indian visa, and a passport sized photograph along with activation, typically taking anywhere from a few hours to a full day. The local community in Patan maintain a deeply traditional and culturally conservative local fabric. Visitors are strongly advised to dress modestly, ensuring that shoulders and knees are fully covered, particularly when visiting historic temples, stepwells, or residential neighborhoods. It is mandatory to remove your shoes before entering any religious shrines or local home. Carrying a pair of clean socks can be helpful if walking on hard stone floors. Public displays of affection are culturally discouraged, and it is polite practice to always ask for explicit permission before photographing local residents, especially women and religious saints. The culinary identity of Patan is defined by wholesome, strictly vegetarian Gujarati cuisine prepared with local spices and seasonal produce. A traditional Gujarati thali is the culinary highlight here, serving an assortment of flat breads, rotli or bakri, lentils, dal or kadi, dry and gravelled vegetable dishes, shock, alongside farsan, savory snacks like karnan or dokla. The food in this region subtly balances sweet, spicy, and tangy flavors, often accompanied by fresh buttermilk chaas. For dessert, the region is famous for subdi, a sweet treat made of wheat flour, ghee, and jaggery, and various milk-based traditional sweets. Navigating Patan and its surrounding historical sites is highly efficient planned correctly using local transit options. Within the city limits, auto rickshaws are the most common and accessible mode of point to point travel. However, fare meters are readily used, making it essential to negotiate the price before stepping inside. For day trips to distant attractions like the Sun Temple at Modera or the ruins of Sidhpur, refining a private taxi for the day offers the best comfort and flexibility. State and GSRTC buses provide highly economical travel options connecting Patan to Ahmedabad and other neighboring districts. Do's and don'ts. Do hire a government certified tour guide at Rani Ki Vav to fully appreciate the complex methodological carvings and architectural engineering. Do carry sufficient cash when visiting small artisan workshops, as traditional weavers selling authentic patola may prefer direct bank transfers or cash over credit cards. Don't touch, deface, or lean heavily on the ancient stone carvings inside archaeological sites, as these structures are highly fragile and protected by strict federal heritage laws. Don't consume alcohol during your stay, as Gujarat is a strictly dry state. Carrying or drinking liquor without a valid state issued permit is a serious criminal offense. For international visitors, traveling to Patan requires a passport valid for at least 6 months, beyond the date of arrival containing a minimum of 2 blank pages. Travelers must obtain a valid Indian visa or an electronic travel authorization e-visa prior to departure, selecting the appropriate tourist or business category. There are no special inner line permits required to visit Patan district itself, making it freely accessible to all valid visa holders. Non-resident international travelers who plan to buy alcohol must apply online for an official tourist liquor permit through the Gujarati institutional portal using their passport and arrival details. Well-rounded trip to Patan district is best experienced over a 2 to 3 day period, allowing adequate time to observe both the architecture and the craft heritage. The absolute best time to plan a visit is between November and February, when the daytime weather is pleasantly cool and perfect for outdoor sightseeing. Planning your trip around the annual Rani Ki Vav festival, a vibrant cultural celebration featuring classical dance and music performance set against the illuminated Stepwell, adds incredible value to the journey. A standard structural itinerary usually couples Patan with necessary historical highlights located just outside the district boundary, such as the Modera Sun Temple. Day 1. Arrive in Patan city and check into your accommodation. Spend your morning exploring the mesmerizing depths of Rani Ki Vav, followed by a short walk to the nearby ruins of the Sastraling Talov, a historic lake complex. In the afternoon, visit an authentic patola weaving workshop to witness the legendary double I-cut process directly from master craftsman. Day 2. Take a morning excursion to the historic tour of Sidhpur to marvel at the unique European influenced architecture of the Bohra Havalis and visit the sacred Bindu Sarwar, return to Patan in the evening to shop for local Masru fabrics and sample a traditional Gujarati thali. Patan is widely considered a highly safe and peaceful destination for both domestic and international tourists, maintaining a notably low rate of violent crime. Petty crimes like pickpocketing or minor tourist scams can occasionally happen in crowded market zones or outside major monuments, so keeping valuables secure is recommended. Standard emergency services can be reached easily by dialing 112 for all in one emergency assistance or 100 specifically for the local police. Visitors should exercise standard caution when traveling late at night in isolated rural areas where street lighting might be limited. Patan acts as a critical node of heritage and commercial exchange, maintaining deep economic links across various geographic levels. It supplies massive quantities of cotton, castor oil, seeds, and essential spices to neighboring processing clusters in Meghsana and Ahmedabad. Its textile crown jewel, the Patan Patola, links the district to high-end luxury fashion markets in global design capitals across Europe, North America, and Southeast Asia. On a environmental level, its massive solar energy parks supply clean, renewable power directly into the state and national power grids, bolstering India's green energy infrastructure. Historical legacy. Patan was founded in 745 AD by King Vanraj Chowda of the Chowda dynasty and served as the glorious capital of medieval Gujarat for over 6 centuries under the Solanki rulers. Engineering marvel. Rani Ki Vav was built not just as a royal monument but as an inverted temple design to honor the sacred utility of water, featuring over 500 principal sculptures. Acoustic wonders. The geographic layout of old Patan still retain remnants of its ancient fort walls and massive gates that originally protected the wealthy trading capital from invaders. Patan district is a brilliant testament to how a region can seamlessly preserve its profound ancient identity while step by step embracing modern industrial growth. From the jaw-dropping subterranean architecture of Rani Ki Vav to the generational mathematics required to weave a patola sari, it often an enriching window into India's historical golden age. Whether you are visiting as an investor looking into its booming agro industries or a traveler seeking out architectural wonders, Patan delivers an unforgettable, authentic experience deep within the heart of Gujarat. The district continues to make headlines across multiple sectors. Administratively, the local governance structures frequently drive digital outreach programs like the District Swagat program to resolve public grievances with high transparency. In economic and environmental developments, expanding infrastructure projects and heavy monsoon rain management keeps Patan's agriculture systems highly active. Furthermore, state security framework remain vigilant with collaborative operations between the Gujarat Anti-Tourism Terrorism Squad AIS and local district police actively maintaining regional peace and safety. Now, questions and answers. Who founded the historic city of Patan and when? Patan was founded in 745 AD by King Vanraj Chowda of the Chowda dynasty who named it Anhilpur Patan after his close friend and shepherd Anhil. What makes the Rani Ki Vav structurally unique compared to other historical monuments? Rani Ki Vav is designed as an architectural masterpiece of an inverted temple, highlighting the sacred importance of water through 7 distinct levels of subterranean stairs adorned with over 500 primary mythological sculptures. What are the primary cash crops cultivated in Patan District? The primary cash crops driving the local agricultural economy include cotton, castor seeds, mustard, fennel, and isabgal, psyllium husk. What are the primary cash crops cultivated in Patan District? The primary cash crops driving the local agricultural economy include cotton, castor seeds, mustard, fennel, and isabgal, psyllium husk. Why one authentic Patan patola shares so expensive and highly valued? They are highly valued because they use a complex double ikat weaving technique where both warp and weft threads are dyed before weaving. The patterns match perfectly on both sides using natural dyes and taking up to a year of intense mathematical precision to create a single saree. Is alcohol legal for tourists to consume openly in Patan? No. Gujarat is a strictly dry state. Drinking alcohol openly is illegal. However, international and outer state tourists can apply for a special temporary tourist liquor permits through official government channels to consume it privately. Which major water project supports the irrigation system in Patan? The irrigation and water distribution network in Patan is heavily supported by the canal branches of the massive Sardar Sarovar project. What is the recommended time of year to visit Patan for tourism? The ideal time to visit is during the winter months, especially from November to February, when the weather is cool and comfortable for exploring outdoor monuments. What is a popular traditional sweet dish native to this region? Sukudi, a traditional sweet made from a nutritious blend of whole wheat flour, clarified butter ghee, and melted jaggery is highly popular in this region. What document do international tourists need to secure a local mobile SIM card in Patan? International tourists must present their original passport containing a valid Indian visa along with a passport sized photograph at any authorized telecom retail shop. What major architectural attraction can be visited in the nearby town of Sidhpur within the district? In Sidhpur, visitors can explore the ornate, multi-storied historical Havelis belonging to the Dawood Bohra community, which feature a striking blend of European and traditional Indian architectural styles. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.